Hey guys, it's me again. Yes, again. Well, this is my Mossberg 590 A1. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, man. And I finally got one. And I hear so many great things about this shotgun. They've really been tested and torture tested. And they won the contract for the military. What else can you say? It's probably a great shotgun. I had the 500s, you know, I've had an 870 and all this, but this is like, to me, this is like the golden bird pump shotgun. And finally, one was available, and I happened to have the money to get it. So things, sometimes it works out for you. A couple of my buddies got this shotgun. As you guys know, Jeff Bluefman's been on this channel quite a few times. He raves about the 590 A1. He's seen them put through extreme torture and extreme stress, and he says they just hold up. They just keep on rocking and rolling. So I just wanted to get it, to add it to my collection. Yeah, this is the Blackwater edition. It has dual extractors on it, which I do love that. As you can see, it's got fantastic action. Feels wonderful. And it's not even lubricated yet. Wait till I get done with it. It'll feel like even twice as nice. Here's the dual extractors. There's one there and there's one there. So in case, instead of one extractor trying to yank on the side of a rim of a round, now you got two grabbing it. So you don't have to worry about having a polished barrel, a polished chamber. You don't have to worry about polishing the chamber and all that shit, because it's going to pull it out of there. Very, very nice. I think this one holds 9 rounds because it's a 20-inch barrel, and the loading tube goes the whole length of the barrel. So I'm not real positive on it. I do have some snap caps that Tom sent here for the channel. Thank you, Tom. If the video ain't too long, maybe we'll put in the rounds to see how many you can hold. I don't like to make videos as longer than they have to be. I try to keep them as short as I can, and I like to keep them filled with good info at the same time. So a lot of my buddies got this, and I was feeling left out, so I said, no, I got to get one of them. I have to have one. So I got it. Okay. Ron has one similar to this. His is a little different version. His has vents right here for gas, for the gas to escape. I guess it keeps the muzzle in more control. Ron, you know, he always has to one-up me. He's such a dick. But you know, IBS Ron, shit pants, Captain shit pants. But Ron's is very beautiful. Actually, we traded foregrips. Mine, this is a Blackwater edition, so my foregrip had all kinds of tactical rails on it. And I know Ron, you know, likes that stuff, so I said, hey, I'll give you my tactical pump rail, and you give me your plain one, because I just want a plain looking one. And he's like, cool. So we did it. We switched it out. And we switched it out with this tool. This is the best tool you can buy for switching out foregrips on shotguns. This thing is a lifesaver. This thing makes life so easy on you, because to take the foregrip off normally, you have to take the whole gun apart, you have to take the whole receiver apart, you have to take the action bars out so you can get the foregrip off of the loading tube. When you have this, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is take the barrel off, and that's it. It slides down the loading tube. It loosens the I don't know what that's called. The nut that you know captures this whole thing on here. It loosens that up, and then you just get back here and you just put a little pressure. 9 times out of 10, you don't even need a hammer. Just a little thumb pressure, just push, and it'll pop right off. If it doesn't pop right off, all you have to do is just get a mallet, just give it a little bink, and it'll pop right off. And then you don't have to get into the receiver and take the whole receiver apart. It's like awesome. It makes it so much nicer to switch foregrips. I switch foregrips a lot because I do videos, so I got this from ATI, and this is for a Mossberg 12 gauge. Actually, you get a whole set. You'll get one for a 20 gauge Remington, a 12 gauge Remington, and a 12 gauge Mossberg. You get 3 of them. I think they're only like $45 or $50 for the set, so it's really a lifesaver. But and a very important tip, when you're taking this off and you're using this, because it's spinning on the tube, because it slides down the tube. Eric's going to get excited when I do this. When it slides down the tube, dude, control yourself, will you? And you start spinning it, what's going to happen is the edge of this might scratch your tube a little. What you have to do is, it's real simple, get some of that blue painter's masking tape, or frog tape, or regular masking tape, and just put one on one side, one on the other side, and just, you know, wrap it around nice and tight. Make sure it's sticking on there real good, and then just slide this over the tape and then take the nut off, and you will not scratch your loading tube. As you can see, there is not one scratch on there, and I just changed it. So a little tip, these things make life a lot easier when changing foregrips. Awesome. What else do I want to say about this? The only difference between the 500 and this one, because my friend has a 500, it's just very little differences. The trigger guard is steel on the 590, and the thumb safety steel on the 590, and the barrel's a little thicker on the 590. That's it. The 500, the trigger guard's polymer, the thumb safety's polymer, and I don't think the barrel's quite as thick. Not a big deal. I love these dual action bars. What I love about dual action bars is it puts equal pressure on each side of the bolt as it cycles the bolt. Because when you're using this, especially even when you're shooting for fun, you want to shoot the best you can, so you're really ready and you're really, you know, putting a lot of pressure on that bolt with these action bars. Here's the dual action bars. There's one here. See it? In case you're new to guns, and there's one here. Some shotguns only have one on one side. I do not like that. I'd rather have dual action bars, one on each side, so it gives you a smoother action, because it's pushing on the left and the right equally. This isn't even lubricated. It's dry as a bone, as you can hear, and it still feels like butter. And I'm thinking it's because of them dual action bars, because it keeps equal pressure on both sides of the bolt. I love it. That's one thing I do love. There's your nice thick fat ass barrel on the 590. Look how fat that is. That's a thick barrel. I like that. So you ain't got to worry about slugs and all that. This thing can handle it all. Okay, there's the stamp. There it is. My stamp's a little light. 590 A1. And these are not too difficult to take apart. I will admit the Benelli Supernova is way easier to take apart. The Benelli Supernova is like, you know, it's like a Glock. It's just like bang, bang. It's apart, you know. But and the Remington 870 is even easier to take apart than the Mossbergs, because they don't have the interrupter bars in the 870 are like, they don't fall out of place. They're not loosely in there. This, when you do this, when you take the bolt out, the bars will fall. So you got to make sure you take it apart slow if you don't know the gun, and make sure you see which bar goes in which side and which way it's facing and all that. That's the only extra part, is them interrupter bars. But other than that, it's very easy to take this shotgun down, all the way down to the frame, and give it a good cleaning. Yeah. I want to also show this beautiful Tekmat I just got from Tekmat. I always wanted a long, I didn't have one, a long gun cleaning mat, because I just never got around to getting one. And I seen this on Ebomi's channel, and I said, where'd you get that mat? I like it. And he said, it's a Tekmat. So I went to their website and called on the phone and said, hey, I'd like to get your 3 foot by 1 foot gun cleaning mat, man. It's friggin' awesome. And it's great. I like the long one because you don't have to, whether you're cleaning pistols or long guns, just use the long one. It just gives you more room. And if you spill something, it absorbs it, so it won't, you know, the oil won't run off all over the table. It just soaks it into here. And what I do with these mats, not to get off the subject of the shotgun, when they get, if you're using them for cleaning, I'm talking about all the time, they start to get dirty, is I just roll them up with the rubber facing out, roll them up like this, put a rubber band around them, and just put them away like that. And then when I'm ready to clean a gun again, this way it keeps the dirt all inside. You might not want to use it for that. You might want to use it for displaying your guns or just doing videos or whatever. Or just, you know. I'm brutal on my gun mats. I clean them and there's grease and dirt and everything on it. So enjoy it while it's clean because it's going to get really dirty. But this thing is awesome. And they have all different kinds. They have the AR-15 on this one. They have 1911 ones, Glock ones. I have a small Glock one here that I got. Pretty sweet, huh? What I love about it is they're educational. Every part is marked correctly, and you can really give, especially if you do YouTube videos, you can give good information to people and not sound like an idiot. Because then you know the right terminology for different parts. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. What I'll do is I'll put their link under there, and then you guys can click it and go over there, and if you want one, you don't have to go searching through the internet, and boom, it's there for you. But that's it. That's my Mossberg 590 A1. We're going to go to the range. Of course, I'm going to take you guys to the range and shoot the piss out of it. Yeah. It also holds 2 shells in the stock here. Very cool. Okay. That's pretty neat. Ron's don't have that. You know why? So mine's more special, Ron. Alright, we got 9 rounds of ammunition. Let's see what it does. See if I'm right. I don't know, I might be wrong. First one, I'll open the chamber. These are snap caps, I promise. That's 1. Okay, see? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Damn, that's a lot of ammo. 9 rounds of 2 3/4. Very nice. Tom, I couldn't have done that without you. You're the one that sent the snap caps here. Thank you, Tommy. Awesome. Well, there it is. There's your proof. 9 rounds. Very nice. Alright, guys. Well, next time you'll see this, it'll be hot, hot, hot. I'll talk to you guys soon.